Hi, I'm Stephanie. In this workshop, we'll go through the stages of dating and some typical behaviors and some speech act at each phase. And we'll have a short quiz to make it more exciting. And of course, we will discuss some interesting cultural differences. For example, is it true about having sex before getting into a relationship? Or getting married from a one-night stand experience? Or one-night stand partner? Or saying I love you? Is that a huge step in moving forward? And so yeah, let's have fun and learn together at this interesting workshop. Looking forward to see you.
So yeah, just looking forward the workshop. But before the introducing today's speaker, I know there are some new friends here today. So I will give you a brief introduction of our group, Land Island. Okay, Land Island is a English-speaking, knowledge-sharing, and social networking club. So if you are interested in our club and want to make friends here like us, please click the link in the chat room. And yeah, don't hesitate to contact us, and we will tell you more about this study group. Okay. I think finally it's time to today's workshop. So let's welcome our speaker, Stephanie.
Okay, so thank you everyone for joining the workshop. And yeah, so I would first of all introduce myself. Why am I sharing this topic? Okay, so for my major is speech communication, which we learn about culture or communication, public speaking, persuasion, a speaking major. And so, but I do taught Mandarin Chinese in the United States for a year. So it's basically in California. So yeah, I don't know about the other state, but I would share about what I observed during that year. And of course, mostly it's from the TV show that I watch. For example, Friends. I guess you all know TV show that I watch on Netflix or HBO or so. Yeah. And I also do have some experiences about being a HR director in Thailand or some AI related. But I guess that's not for our topic for today, so I wouldn't share so much. So basically, I would share about, yeah, as we said, about American dating culture. For today's contents, we will firstly talk about the dating procedure, what step would everyone go through, and then we'll have a small quiz. It's for Kahoot. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know, but I think it would be a lot of fun. And then I will talk about pickup lines, because that is something we don't have we don't really have that much or that usual in Taiwan. So I would share about pickup lines. I would share some surprising facts that I observed in the United States. And at the last part, I would share some phrases or vocabularies if you guys would like to. And then we'll move on to Q&A parts. So that's pretty much for today. Yeah, I guess there's no question for this part. So I will just move on to the next step. Okay, so I would firstly start from the standard dating procedure. So the standard dating procedure is everyone would go through these stages, but of course, in some cases, you might skip one or two, or maybe you would just time. For example, you take a year in the first and the second stage. Of course, everyone would have different process, but of course we're talking about standard dating procedure. So I would firstly start from step one. So step one is actually hang out with somebody. So hang out, it's actually just you spend time with, maybe it could be your friend, could be someone you like, could be anyone, if you have a lunch, I guess, or talk about share about your life, or have a walk to somewhere, or have some fun and play some board games. That could all call hang out. So you could hang out with everyone, your friends. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It just means I'm having fun, I'm sharing some time with my friends or someone. So of course, the step one would be hang out, because you have to spend some time with this person so that you would know if you, yeah. Okay, I just opened up the chat room. Okay, and I realized people are chatting there. Okay, so I'll keep it on, and if you guys got any question, you can like type in the chat room and I'll see it. Okay, so like hanging out is actually just like spending some time together. So of course you have to spend some time together so that you would know, do you like him or her, or do you guys have any possibility? Of course, after step one, hanging out, we will move on to seeing someone. So seeing someone is actually, people would ask, are you seeing someone? Which means like, do you have anyone you like? Or do you have anyone you might be dating with? Or do you have anyone that having any possibilities to become your boyfriend or girlfriend? So when people ask, are you seeing someone? They would means that, are you actually like liking someone? But of course, people would say, I am seeing this guy for a year. It could be they are actually dating for a year. But the thing is, if they are saying seeing, it's not that serious. So it's just like something we said it in Chinese, like I may, but it's not actually totally the same, because like I feel like on the cultural thing it's a bit different. So seeing is like, it could be dating, but it could also be like just having a feeling towards this guy or this girl. So I would say there's a huge cultural difference is that in the United States, if they are seeing someone, they would have sex. So it's totally normal in the United States. So yeah, if they're saying like, I have been seeing this guy for a year, of course they're having sex toward this whole time. Or when they're saying like, are you seeing someone? They would just actually means that, okay, are you having like regular blah, blah, blah during this time, or this guy? Yeah, so it's actually a cultural differences. But we can talk about like in Taiwan, maybe people would have sex during this phase. So maybe, yeah, we can talk about that later. So this actually means like seeing. I feel like it's something different between like, yeah, between Taiwan and the United States. And we will move on to step 3, going out with someone. Actually, step 2 and 3, like seeing and going out with someone could be the same thing. So like it could be like, I'm seeing this guy and I go out with him all the time. So going out with someone is actually like a regular date, but it's not that official. So maybe I regularly have a dinner with this guy, or regularly like go on a like casual date with him or her. We would say like, I'm going out with him. Or when people say like, are you going out with someone? It is actually a soft way to said like, are you seeing someone, or like, are you dating someone? But it's not that serious. So let's move on to like dating. So what's the differences between this? So dating is actually, I guess everyone would know, dating is like, maybe they really have a like romantic relationship. So they would have a like a dinner, which is like in a like beautiful restaurant, or like you would dress up, you would make up and went on the date. So it's actually, you know, that you guys are having a romantic chemistry, and then something might happen, and like, yeah, so that's actually dating. So I guess you guys all know dating, so I wouldn't talk too much at this part. And of course, after dating, there's a huge difference between like dating and in a relationship. Is about like, you have to be exclusive. Oh, and of course, like from seeing to dating. So seeing and going out doesn't require romance. Of course it requires, but so for the dating part, it's actually more about romantic things. For example, you would go on a like, you would go on to have a dinner, but the dinner is not just like having a bento, or not having a like sushi. It's actually in a like beautiful restaurant, having candles or things like that, and you would sit down and then dress up beautiful and like makeup, have a like, yeah, it's a bit different. So when people are saying like dating, they're actually more seriously. And of course, but it's not that serious between like not that serious as in a relationship. So I would say like some people think that seeing and dating are actually the same, but in some cases, like seeing is more like casually. You can date. You can see many people at the same time. So it's actually like if you're dating with someone, you spend much more effort and then much more thoughts and then much more like heart, I guess, on this person. But like if you're like seeing someone, it's just actually like maybe you have a good impression and then you might want to like have a like move forward with him or her, but it's actually not that serious. Yeah, like it's seeing is like yeah, I like him and I would like to like try it some more. But dating is actually like I know I really like this guy, and yeah, and I really want to like spend some more time with him and like take it more seriously, but not that seriously. So I would say like seeing and dating, the differences between these two is like I would say like okay, so I have to say some people think it's the same, but like some people think dating is more seriously. So this is one of the different. And if you're seeing this guy, I can like seeing many people at the same time. So I can see like this guy and this guy and this guy at the same time. Doesn't matter. But if you said yes, dating requires more effort. And if I say like I am dating with like A and B and C, like people would like yeah, okay. I don't know like if everyone can see my face, but yeah, I'm actually doing some like yeah, anyway. So if you say like I'm seeing like 3 guys, like people wouldn't judge too much. But if you say like I'm dating with 3 guys, like people would say, wow, okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I guess that's the differences. And of course, I would say so dating is more like exclusive. And to like not to mention what is mean it's like when people are trying to like they want to judge you but they don't want to say wow such a bitch. They would say yeah. I feel like it's like this. Okay, so yeah, so to talk about like in the relationship, I would say yeah. No, what, okay, cool, Jeremy. Means they envy you. Okay, yeah, like jealous of you. So in the relationship with someone, of course we would know that is a huge difference between dating and in a relationship. So dating is like actually yeah, you're dating, but if you are in the relationship, of course you cannot have like in a relationship with many people. And yeah, that just makes you like wow, that is not just envy of you or like jealous of you. That's just like people will judge you and judge you. Even in the United States, of course we would have like open relationship, but you know you have to like you have to be like consent, like everyone would know, like you and your partner are like knowing that you are having a like open relationship. It's not just like one-sided open relationship. That's not what we're talking about today. Okay, but thanks for sharing, Jeremy. Okay, so actually the biggest difference between like dating and in a relationship, I would say exclusive. So exclusive means maybe you guys know what's that mean, but I don't know if someone don't know. So exclusive means like you and I, yeah, one versus one, like you and I are in a relationship that without others. So if we're saying like we're having exclusive relationship, which means like we like this relationship only have you and I, and then like, no one else. So I would say like dating and in a relationship, the important thing is that you would have commitment and you would become like exclusive relationship, which means like only you and I. But if you guys are gonna have a like open relationship, that is totally another idea. And of course you have to like make everyone like have the consent. You like I know we are having this, not just like one-sided. Okay, so I feel like seeing and dating is also a bit about like exclusive. So seeing like you can see many people at the same time and it sounds fine, even though like people would still think it's not so good, or yeah, but they wouldn't really judge you. But if you're like dating too many people, like they would think like, okay, you are just like dating around and like trying to play around. So yeah, maybe we would call him or her like fuck boy. I feel like seeing and dating is also a bit about exclusive, which means like I am dating with this person. So it's like should be only you and I. Okay. So that's pretty much the differences. And of course, like in a relationship, we would know like there is a lot of like movement, like we would introduce each other to our friends, to our family, like he or she is my boyfriend or girlfriend. And that is actually like settling down, like, okay, so I'm now yours, you're now mine. But of course, like that's not a good idea of like a relationship. But yeah, we were talking about like being exclusive and being like we're having the commitment and we're like, yeah, in the relationship. So basically no other, basically. Okay, so of course, like after getting into a relationship with this person, we'll like eventually move on to a step which is like engaged or married. So yeah, when you guys are engaged or married, of course, like, yeah, you're just, I don't think I have to say too much about this. And I guess like this idea is like universal, the same, like, yeah, it's basically the same. Like you're married and of course, like, no, yeah, you couldn't marry like more than one people. So, okay. Yeah. And back to the point is that the very important thing between these steps, or we could call stage or phase, PHASE, it's about commitment. So for example, from seeing like you guys don't have any kind of commitment, but when you are like casually dating, people would feels like it should be some kind of commitment between us, like we are getting serious, but not that serious, not that serious. But if you're like get into a relationship, of course you would have commitment. And not to mention like if you're engaged or married, like you would have like legally commitment. Okay, so that's pretty much our dating procedure. And yeah, any question for this part, or we can like save it for later? Okay, so Randy said, so people in the United States may date with the same person for more than 1 year before commit to each other to be boy girlfriend. Yes, but I don't know if that's the case that would happen a lot, but I do heard about this. Quite different from Taiwan convention. Yes, so yeah, of course in Taiwan, like, but I feel like some people would date many people at the same time, but maybe not for a year, because like people would ask question and try to move on to the next stage. And we would have a like, I guess it's, where is it? Okay, I'll mention about it later. It's like how to move on to the next stage. So what's the difference between hang out and go out? Okay, so hang out is actually just spending time together. It could be your friend. Yeah, that's the biggest difference. But going out is actually you are also spending time together, and maybe you're just like it could be like having a casual lunch, dinner, and playing badminton, or like watching I don't know, I don't watch movie, but maybe like in Taiwan, like some friends would watch movie together, and that's just friends. Or maybe like have like play a board game, maybe. So actually hang out and going out, you could do the same thing, but the difference is between when you say we are hanging out, it means just it's like more casual. We could be friend and still hang out. But if you're like saying I'm going out with this guy, it actually means that it's a bit different. Like it is just different. So if I say I'm going out, it's actually about like I am going out is a bit, I guess it's a bit like romantically going out. So it could still be like having a lunch together or playing, yeah, going, yeah. Thanks for Junwei for explaining. Yeah, so like going out is like romantically linked with someone, and you would see them on a regular basis. So for example, I hang out with my friend, or I hang out with this guy maybe like once a month, but I basically would go out with this guy maybe like once a week, at least once a week. I feel like that would, I don't know, does it sound different? Because like if you're like going out with this guy, like you would like see each other on a like regular basis, which means like I would meet or like talk to him or her like maybe twice a week at least. But like hangout is just like go to have some fun together. And it could be your friends, but not actually means that you guys are in the friend zone, because like that is just something that you have to go through. Because like that is the first part of getting to know each other, is that you have to spend time together. So I wouldn't say hangout equal friend zone. Thanks for Randy to saying this, but I wouldn't say it this way, but actually that's the difference. And we will talk about the differences between like how to move on to the next steps. Okay, and Jiawen asks about how about partner when we talk about relationship. Partner is actually in a relationship. So if we said like they're like partner, it means like in the step 5 or 6, like in a relationship or like engaged or married. So we would say they're like partner. Yeah, so thanks for asking. And okay, so to sum up, seeing is like you're like casually dating like with a little attachment, but you're still able to date with other people, and that's like no commitment, and like no commitment at all. But if you're dating and in a relationship, that's pretty much about commitment. So we'll move on to like how to move forward, which is like important thing, I guess, like how to move from this step to next step. But of course, I have to say this is about American culture. So of course, I know like this wouldn't happen that much in Taiwan. So for example, we can see that in this scene, Rachel and a guy, they're having a dinner, and like I said, a like beautiful restaurant, and you're having like wines, and like basically you would have wine. So that, I think that's the huge differences between dating. Okay, so move from hangout to dating, or like when like what you guys are saying. So back to this phases, I would say like in the following section, we would divide it into 3 parts, which is hangout, because like you can hang out with your friends, or you can see like going out. It could also be hangout. So I would put this in the same one. Okay, so hangout, and then dating, because like dating is kind of like more romantically, but you have no commitment of being exclusive. And then the third one is in a relationship. And of course, I know you guys all know it's about commitment and exclusive. Okay, so that's 3 different parts. Okay, so first, from hangout to dating, it's actually about like this, like, like a romantic dinner. And if a guy or a girl, I don't know if a girl would, like ask you to have a like date, and it would be in a nice restaurant, decent restaurant. And that is like how they move on to the next step. And if the girl doesn't like you, maybe she will reject, like, oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm good, thanks. So that's how to move forward. And of course, like some cultural differences, like the girl is saying like, you've been dating this guy for 3 weeks and you haven't seen his balls yet. Okay, so in the United States, basically like before dating or while dating, you would have sex. So I feel like that's the big difference. Okay, next one. So moving from dating to relationship, like we can see like the dialogue is like this. Like, I'm sorry, so where are we? And then the Ross said like, oh, well, to sum up, we're having fun, you look young. He's actually trying to break up, but actually, like he's too awkward to like finish the sentence. So he just say, yeah, so here's the key to my apartment. So actually like giving your key to someone could also be a signal from dating to relationship, because like you actually don't like basically you don't give your keys of your apartment to many people. So if you like give your keys to someone, it's basically like we're exclusive and there's only me and you, and like I trust you and we are having commitment. So we move on to relationship. Okay. Okay, there's a question, but I'll answer that later. Okay, so about moving from dating to relationship. Like people would ask like, oh, this should be, okay. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, it's moving now. Okay, so we can see this GIF. Like, oh, whoa, we're in the relationship. So like people would like feel surprised when they are like moving from dating to relationship. So I guess like Randy or someone were asking like, so would you date with a guy or a girl for a year? Yes, that would happen. That would definitely happen in the United States. So they can like date for a long time, but they're not getting into a relationship. And when one of them want to get into a relationship, if you didn't get the right time to ask some question or say some words, you would like freak someone out, which like in this scene, like, whoa, we are in a relationship, or like, wow, where are we? Like, are you saying, yeah, that will show in the quiz later. Like, okay, I will just say it here. For example, like, if you are in the dating stage, but you say like, I love you, mostly you would freak someone out, because I love you, like in their culture, like they wouldn't say this when you guys are dating. So that is too serious for this phase. But if you guys are already in a relationship and you would like, yeah, you would just say I love you all the time. That's how they express their feelings. And yeah, this is not actually like how to move from engaged, but anyway, this is just showing like when you guys are like settling down and having commitment and being exclusive to each other. Yeah, basically you would say I love you when you guys are in a relationship. And then yeah, engaged. So some rings, or it's the same as Taiwan, I guess. Okay, so here's some short quiz, and everyone could like scan the QR code or just click the link. Okay, so while waiting everyone to join the game, I will answer the question from Yihua, or Yihua, anyway. What can we say if we are pure friends, go together, go with somebody? Oh, you would say hang out. We're hanging out. Yeah, hanging out is just like spending time together as a friend, or not meaning anything romantically or sexually or blah blah blah. It's just you can say hang out. So yeah, if you are like going out with someone as a friend, you would say hang out. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so let me see. How many people do we have for today? Do we need to download the app? No, you don't have to. Just simply click the link here over in the chat room, or scan the QR code. Log into Kahoot. Wow, a Kaggle is like something for AI. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, you can just log into the Kahoot, and then yeah, apparently I'm someone knowing AI. Yeah. Thanks for Junwei. 3765946. Okay, so we got, how many people do we got today? Real LT. Why is it like real LT and like, is there a fake LT? Oh, I can cross you guys out. That is so cool. Why is it? Okay, so I have to say like, I don't know if you guys know how to play, but how fast you choose the answer will affect like how many points you got. And we will have like rank 1, 2, 3 at the end. And I will try to like think up some like present or gift for you guys. Okay, we got 35 people for now. Okay, so ready? Start the game. Okay. Duplicate. Okay, sorry. Okay. So first question. What does would mean in the United States? It's just for fun. Is there a bonus question? No, I didn't set it for a... Okay. Okay, wow, we only got 5 people who got the right answer. Actually, would. This is like something I learned in the United States, which I think is really fun, is that would means like hard, straight, and long dick. If you're choosing this answer, like nerd guy, it's actually just how, like what we meant in Chinese. So yeah, if we say like he's like 木头直男, which means like 钢铁直男, which means like nerd guy, but actually it's not the same. And I think I really make up the like great options for you guys to choose. So it's not meaning guys everywhere, and it's not meaning the lonely one. It actually means hard, straight, and long dick. Okay, so I guess, yeah, of course, like Jenny and Juhua, you guys, we played this before. So okay, nice try, everyone. Okay, so Mark T, Wei, and Lily. Wow, you guys are great. So I guess probably you guys all know how to play. So I'll move on to the next question. Is that pick the best phase for each speech act. Speech act, it actually means like the speech, the thing you said actually is just like an action, which means like making commitment is a kind of speech act. Making a promise is a kind of speech act. So speech act is a very important thing to move on to the next stage. So we'll see. When people are asking, are you seeing someone? When people ask this question, which phase are they be in? 2, 1, choose it. Great. Okay, so we got 15 people choose like getting the right answer. So are you seeing someone? Like people would ask this when they're hanging out, because if you guys are already dating, you wouldn't ask each other like, are you seeing someone? Because they're actually seeing you. Yeah, and it doesn't make sense if you guys are dating and then he or she asks you like, are you seeing someone? Yeah, it's like too awkward. So we're saying like typically what's the best answer for this question is hanging out. When you guys are hanging out, you would ask, are you seeing someone? So that you can know if this guy or this girl have someone he or she like. So for example, like I would ask a guy like, are you seeing someone? So that I know if he liking another girl or he seeing someone else, so that I don't have a chance. So we would ask this when we're hanging out. Okay, I promise. In which phase would people say I promise? Okay, yeah, I'm glad that most of people get the right answer. So actually you would say I promise when you are in the relationship. Yeah, if you're dating, you wouldn't say I promise. That would just makes you sound like a fuckboy. Okay, like making promise to everyone. So in a relationship would be the best answer for this sentence. Okay. Ooh, Wei has the highest answer straight of 3. Nice one. And Diddy moving up. Great one. Mark T. Cheers. Okay. I love you. In what phase would people say I love you? Think about it. It's I love you. It's I love you. They're already saying I love you. Okay, yeah, many people get the right answer. Yeah, so we when they say I love you, it's actually in a relationship already. Yeah, because we'll know because why later. Okay, so we still got this top 5 people. Where are we? When would people say where are we? Dating. Oh, okay, so this one, like people are, I guess, a bit confused about it. So when one of them asking where are we, maybe they are already seeing each other for a while, they are going out for a while, but they are not in a relationship. So of course they're not hanging out, because if you guys are just hanging out, you would know that is nothing romantically between you guys. But if you're dating for a while, it could be like seeing each other for a while, going out for a while, or dating for a while. You would like want to know like where are we? So to see if you guys are going to date for another year or for another like 2 months, or you guys can move on to relationship. So that's basically about it. Where are we? Okay. They want to confirm their relationship. Yes, yes, yes. They want to confirm. So they would ask this kind of question to know like if what are we gonna date for how long, or we're like having commitment or being exclusive and get into a relationship. So that's our question. Okay, so DT is the highest climber. Whoo, nice try, DT. Okay, I love spending time with you. Yeah, I guess. Different from I love you. I love spending time with you. Why would people say I love spending time with you? Oh, okay. I think we'll definitely explain this one. Okay, so when you guys are just hanging out and you would say yeah, of course we would say like, yeah, I had a good time, thank you. But actually I love spending time with you is more like having a feeling of romantically. So when people are dating, seeing each other going out, they would say I love spending time with you, like whenever, like after you guys date, but they wouldn't say I love you. So it's actually the biggest difference between relationship and dating is that after dating, we would say, I love spending time with you. But like if you're a relationship and you go on a date, you would say, I love you. So I feel like hanging out, saying I love spending time with you is a too early. You still use the word love, but I love time with you strong that it's like romantically having a good good impression towards you, but yeah, you guys are not in a relationship. So to hang out is still, yeah, would it, if you say I love spending time with you when you guys are hanging out, you're actually like dating or seeing someone. Yeah, so that's the biggest difference. Okay, so I guess I don't know if this one take anyone down. Doris, I'm glad that someone move up, and cheers everyone. And Wei is like really good at this. We're getting serious. We're getting serious. When would people say we're getting serious? We're getting serious. Think about it. Like many people are saying like relationship. So actually, we're like based on a concept that people would say this like to each other. If you guys are in the relationship, you are already serious. We wouldn't say like we're getting serious. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. But of course, like I feel like many people choose another answer is that if you guys are like saying this to like other like if you guys are already in a relationship and you don't want to like tell everyone we are in a relationship, maybe you would say we're getting serious, but not saying like he or she is my girlfriend. That could also be the case. But actually, like in normal cases, if you say we're getting serious to each other or like to some close friends, which means like you are like dating. Yeah, but not just hanging out, not just seeing, not just blah blah blah. You're actually dating, or maybe think like maybe you guys want to move into like get into a relationship, but it's actually if you guys are already in a relationship, you wouldn't say this. So this is actually moving from dating to relationship, but not actually in a relationship. How about serious friendship? Huh? We're getting serious. You mean like we're getting serious like about our friendship? That is a good point. You want to like okay, now we can talk about that later. Are we a thing? Are we a thing can mean anything, but if another one say I don't know, he or she say I don't know. Okay, so this one like get many people down is that. Okay, so actually, are we a thing? People would ask this in hangout section, in dating section, of course, yes. But if another one say I don't know, I feel like that is about hangout, because like if we are a thing, you guys are dating. Yeah, but if another one say I don't know, which means like yeah, it's way too early to say that thing. But I'll explain it here. So if a thing could be in like different meaning. If I say we are a thing, it could even means that we are in a relationship, or we are having a thing. We are having a thing, maybe which means like we are having a like chemistry going on between us. But like, or when we say he or she, like A and B, are a thing, it could be they are already in a relationship and they are a couple, they are a partner, so they are a thing, which means like together as one thing. But are we a thing, or are we having a thing? If you guys are asking this question, which means like you don't know does he or she likes you or not, or you don't know does he or she is dating with you or not, like you have no idea. So you would ask, are we a thing? Of course, people might ask, are we a thing while they are dating, like to want to make sure. But if like another one say I don't know, that's why I add an answer over here, is that yeah, if they say I don't know, it's like yeah, way too early. Okay, that's pretty much. I hope I explained it clear. Yeah, introduce each other to their parents. I think this one is a really clear one. Okay, everyone is really fast to see if everyone is listening, paying attention. Which one is not mentioned for moving on to the next stage? Not mentioned. Not mentioned. Okay, so it's trust. And hello, exclusive. I have been talking about exclusive. Okay, so speech act is actually all of the sentence, which I just mentioned it right before I start the section. Okay, so yeah, thanks for like 8 people choosing the right answer. So we got present or gift. I could. So thanks for everyone for joining. And then I'll move on to the next part, and I'll just move it like really quick. It's about pickup line. Pickup line, why I would like to share this is because we don't have it that much in Taiwan, because we don't just ask someone like to flirt with a stranger. But in the United States, yeah, pickup line is actually mostly in the bar while people are having a drink. Yeah, they would ask like, may I buy you a drink? So this one, for example, a pickup line. Hello, can I have sex with you? Of course, this is a pickup lines, but yeah, we wouldn't say this. And of course, like to show some other pickup line, I like your laugh, which is a pretty good one, or this one. I'd offer you a cigarette, but you're already smoking hot. Okay, so smoking hot is like really, really, really hot. Yeah, you can say someone is smoking hot. Okay, so this one is a great one. Is it hot in here or is it just you? Okay, so which means you are so hot. Yeah, this one is also a good one. Yeah. Okay, so thanks everyone being supportive in the chat room. Okay, so yeah, that's one. You're so beautiful that you make me forget my pickup line. This one is also a good one, I guess. Yeah, so flirtatious. Yeah. So okay, so you're so stunning, beautiful. And the most classic pickup line. I don't know, does anyone would like to give it a try? I'll just leave it here for a second. Basically, like pickup line, mostly we would see it in like the section, like the place in the bar. And we would say like, may I buy you a drink? That is the classic pickup line. But the most classic pickup line in the like TV show is, how you doing? Yeah, it's from Friends. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's about our pickup line. And we'll go on to like, it's a true section. I think we'll just have a lot of fun. Is that so in the United States, like does American really flirt with a stranger using a pickup line? Actually, I would say yes. Yeah, they would just like flirt with someone, like using a pickup line, like to ask you like, did I met you somewhere before? Like, or maybe a drink, of course, but not the one like, may I have sex with you, of course. So yeah, I would say that's true. And then getting married from a one night stand, I feel like this is something really interesting to share. Is that I do know like they're not couple, they're married, and then the husband and the wife, they're married, and then like one of our friends asked them like, oh, how do you guys know each other? And they say like, oh, actually from a one night stand. So actually, in the United States, move on to the third question. Having sex before getting into a relationship, is that really normal in the United States? I would say yes, it's really normal. Okay, so you can just like be single until you're like 30 years old, but it's totally normal that you have sex before. But I feel like in Taiwan, we would assume that if you are single until now, which means you haven't had any kind of sexual experiences before. But in the United States, actually, just like I said, when you guys are seeing each other, of course, maybe you would have sex. When you guys are dating each other, definitely you already have sex. So yeah, before getting into a relationship. And of course, since it is totally okay to have sex before getting into a relationship, it's also a high possibility that you guys are having a one night stand, but you guys are like eventually married. Yeah. In the United States, having sex to make new friends, I don't know. I wouldn't say in this way, but yeah, maybe some people would. I would get back to those questions later because we're already almost like time's up. Okay, so how many time does we got left? Okay, we got 7 minutes. Yeah, that's about it. And actually, like for the phrases, I put it in a last part is because that I think maybe we can just go through it and then move on to the next stage. Is that, for example, when you guys just met, you guys are just meeting with each other, you can say like, ask someone out. maybe ask someone out to play a board game or badminton. Blind date is actually, I was like planning like if anyone would like me to explain any of it, because I think it's pretty easy. So blind date is actually like you don't know each other, so it's like blind, but you guys are like being set to have a dinner together to know each other and to see if anything could work out. It's a blind date. Have a crush on. So we got have a crush on. We can see there's an image. I haven't said 2 words to him, but I've already named our children. It's like apparently have a crush on someone. And of course we could say hit on, but hit on is more actually like you really say something like to flirt with him or her. To use a pickup line, we would say hit on. So have a crush on, it's actually just like this. Yeah. And or you could say if you haven't hit him, you could say like have sex with, or you could say like use a pickup line to flirt with him. Yeah, having many different meaning. Have to depends on the context to see. I'll move on to the date part. So date, to make out with. Make out, which means like maybe you touch each other and like maybe you guys kiss or hug or blah blah blah. Make out. Yeah. And having some chemistry is like having something feeling good between you two. And ship them is like if someone is dating, A and B is dating, and you think he and she is a really good fit, you can say I ship them. Or maybe when you're watching TV show, you can say like I ship the character, like the main character and the blah blah blah. I ship them, which means I support them and I like them as a couple. Okay, so in a relationship, you would move in with the partner, like you would live together. And having an affair means like if you're in a relationship but you have sex with someone else, you have an affair. But basically, we would use it after you married. So yeah. And you could also say they are an item. It's just like they are a thing. It's the same. If they are in a relationship, you can say they are an item, which means they are an item. Yeah. Okay. And of course, giving the key. So yeah, giving the key to their apartment, like I mentioned. And for the one on the right-hand side at the bottom of it, like friends with benefit. Of course, you are friends with benefit, which means friends with benefit. Yeah, how should I say this one? You are having sex. Yeah. Okay. And of course, like establish with someone, it could also be like having sex. Yeah. And then like get laid. Gonna get laid. So we can see this one, get laid is like have a sex. And like, yeah, pretty much of it. Yeah. And of course, like this one is like get laid and like friends with benefits and like yeah, it's basically about it. Okay, and booty call is also the same as this. Like I got a booty call, which means I got a friend of benefit calling me to have sex with him or her. That is a booty call. Yeah. Okay, so finally we got to the last part, and that's, I don't know, 3 minutes for Q&A. Okay. I think I will talk about it, and while you guys are doing the questionnaire survey. So feel free to turn on your microphone and ask question or share thoughts, and I will answer the question in the chat room. And before this, let's take a photo of everyone. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I should actually do this way more earlier. If you guys could, 填个小问卷吧，谢啦。Okay, and you guys can scan this one and then take your time, and then I'll answer the question. People leave it in the chat room. And feel free to add me on LinkedIn. Okay, so like LT was asking, like what if he's really asking something supernatural? Actually, I couldn't catch what do you mean by this one. So if you would like to, you can like make it more clear, or
never mind.
And actually,
just for fun.
Really? Okay.
I mean, just like when we are asking like where are we, and then maybe it's kind of easy misunderstanding, like someone just really answering, yeah, we are at the center of the mall or what.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay, where are we? I don't know. Oh, it's like July of a like lunar month. So, whew. Supernatural. Okay. How about solutions? Keep learning. Relationship coach and American dating expert. Actually, I am not. I am totally not a dating expert. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll give this name to someone else. Are they usually... bad connection. Hold on. Okay, back to this question. Are they usually flirting with someone on the street? Yes, actually, they would flirt with you maybe from like, it's just like in Taiwan, maybe like some people would ask you like, may I have your line ID or what? Yeah, but that's not so much. Basically, it's like if you guys have some chances to talk with each other. For example, like he's a like cashier in Walmart, and then he or she would ask you like, yeah, ask you something and see if you would like to like, yeah, hang out with him sometime. How about the phrase hook up? Hook up is actually, how should I say? They hook up. I feel like it's more about like sexually thing. So it's like not a serious relationship and not a like classic dating procedure. So it's like actually for about like friends of benefit, it's not actually about like, yeah, dating procedure. So yeah, like get laid is also not a dating procedure thing. It's like hooking up. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. And how people can I read this question out because it's like private message? How people tell if... okay, yeah, I just see the message that you guys have next sections. So if you guys got a next section, feel free to just like, yeah, just drop out. And yeah, I'll keep answering the question and maybe like 3 more minutes. Okay. So how people tell if they really want to go into the relationship without having sex, if possible. I feel like in their culture, they would have sex in a really early place. And if you don't want to, of course, they would have like Christian in their culture. So maybe like he or she would say like, yeah, still not the time. Like he or she would, of course, let you know it's still not the time. And yeah, that is also possible. It's just that if you are fine with it, it would happen in really early stage. Okay. And I guess I feel like I answered all the questions I saw. So I guess that's pretty much about it. And if you guys would like to, like, you can just turn on your microphone and talk to me. And if nothing, I'll make a countdown to see if anyone have any question and want to use the microphone. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Junwei said one more pickup line. I'm looking for a book. What book? Your Facebook. Yeah, I think it's a good one. Okay, maybe you can try it next time in Chinese. That would also work. Okay, so thank you everyone for today's attendance. And yeah, I'm very glad to have you all today and have like about 30 people joining the quiz and have fun. So yeah, thank you all. And I do make a screenshot of the top 5 attendees, and I'll think about if I can come up with any kind of gift for you guys. Yeah, and thank you all for saying thank you in the chat room, and hope you guys have fun and hope you guys learn something. Yeah, and feel free to have like comments for me so that I can prepare a better workshop for everyone. Yeah, and thanks for Junwei like providing again. So welcome everyone to join Lang Island, and of course like introduce your friends to join Lang Island.
Well, just come out with one more thing that we are gonna have a kind of the Taichung small gathering for Land Island members. So yeah, like it's August 6th. So yeah, if you are able to join, just feel free to join. And yeah, we are gonna have more activities. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys in person.
Great. Thanks for sharing. How? Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna close this. Bye bye.
Okay, see you. Bye.